Professor James Wilson had spent his entire career searching for the tomb of Pharaoh Amenhotep, and as the sand gave way to stone beneath his brush, he knew his moment of triumph had finally arrived. The ancient stone yielded with a groan that echoed through centuries, but James failed to notice the warning hieroglyphs that began to glow with an unearthly blue light as the sealed air escaped. The tomb was beyond his wildest dreams, untouched for millennia, filled with gold that glittered in his flashlight beam. But it was the central sarcophagus that drew him forward like a moth to flame. With trembling hands, James lifted the heavy lid, unaware that the protective seals had been broken centuries ago by ancient tomb robbers who had paid for their greed with their lives. A sickly green mist erupted from within, swirling around the chamber like a living thing, as the whispers of ancient Egyptian filled his ears with promises of vengeance. James fled through the narrow passages, the supernatural fog pursuing him like a predator, ancient voices hissing that it was far too late. The curse had already taken hold. That night, as he described his discovery to his excited team, James felt something ancient and malevolent spreading through his veins, though his colleagues saw nothing but triumph in their future publications. In the privacy of his tent, James stared at his reflection in horror as his skin turned gray and papery, ancient hieroglyphs rising from beneath his flesh like the markings on a sarcophagus. By dawn, the curse had spread to his entire team, their skin hardening like ancient parchment as the vengeful spirit of the pharaoh reclaimed what had been stolen from him, not treasure, but the peace of his eternal slumber. 3 months later, when a recovery team finally arrived to investigate the mysterious disappearance of the Wilson expedition, they found only abandoned equipment and a tomb that waited once again to be discovered by those foolish enough to disturb the dead.